Lakers host the Kings tonight. It'll be interesting to watch Russell Westbrook after his performance against the T-Wolves on Sunday. He scored 20 points on 7 of 16 shooting. He had 5 assists, 3 boards, and a steal. Always involved in every facet of the game. We love that about him. He also had 9 turnovers, shot 0 for 5 from 3. One reason why the shorthanded T-Wolves were able to hang around in that game for so long. He was asked about those struggles afterwards. Listen.
My game is not predicated on shots or if I turn the ball over. Like, I miss some shots, that's part of the game. I'm allowed to miss shots. I can do that, like any other player, I can do that. I can turn the ball over too. I can do that. That's all a part of the game. But when you watch a basketball game and figure out what impact, making the right plays, boxing out, rebounding, whatever that may be, making the right play, making the right reads, that's all about being a basketball player.
JJ Redick is back now live with us on SportsCenter. And here's the thing. Russell Westbrook, we know how great he is. We also know how defensive he can be when asked certain questions, and especially after a 9-turnover game. Overall, how much responsibility do you put on Westbrook for the Lakers' inconsistent play throughout the season?
Look, it's actually a little unfortunate to me that he's become sort of the scapegoat for the Lakers' struggles. In a team sport, everyone bears some responsibility when things go south. But the reality is, this is who the Lakers traded for. This is Russell Westbrook. If you look at his numbers, he's at his career average in three-point percentage this year. He's slightly above his career average in two-point percentage this year. Everyone's talking about the turnovers. He's averaged over 4 turnovers a game since 2014, 2015. I think a bigger issue is just the general roster construction and the fact that LeBron has missed over 30% of their season so far.
And because he's playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, which is a little bit different than any other team for which he's played throughout his career, for sure. So you take the tough part with him, but also the fact, he's still the only player in history to average a triple-double in 4 different seasons. So I like that you said that. We know what we were getting, right?
You take the good. All teams have done this. You take the good with the bad with Russ, and you accept that, and that's who he is.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good. They just traded Rajon Rondo, said goodbye to him. Coach Frank Vogel says it gives them flexibility with the roster. That was the reason why Pelinka and company decided to do it. What kind of player, JJ, do you think the Lakers need that is going to help them make a significant improvement as the season goes on?
Look, these players aren't just lying around waiting to be called. They're going to have to make a trade, and I think it's got to be a 3-and-D wing. And along with that, they've had some success lately playing LeBron at the 5. I would play LeBron and AD when he's healthy, exclusively at the 5. That would open things up for Russ. This is what Houston did the year that Russ played in Houston, and they had a lot of success with this. They went small. They put 5 perimeters on the court. LeBron and AD can both guard and play the 5. And look, PJ Tucker, Jay Crowder, someone in that mold, whether that's Robert Covington, who might be available at some point from Portland, or Eric Gordon, who might be available at some point from Houston. Those are the type of players I would look to, and then I would sort of move and shift LeBron and AD to the 5 exclusively.
It is such a fascinating conversation, though, because you can have some of the all-time greats and LeBron and Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony, and it's still, it's not working right now. So this is a conversation that is going to continue, it seems, through the rest of the season. JJ Redick, thank you, as always.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.